Telegram. Okay. So where should we start? I think Telegram, if you're not careful, we will over talk, right? So I'll just say it's the very small amount of words, and I'll let him talk. I have a love-hate relationship for Snapchat.
Do you?
Like, there are some things they can do very well. Like, you wonder why don't they do it? Now, let's start the mix. What is Snapchat? Snapchat is a short form video app which has messaging and has an emphasis on privacy, right? When you think about WhatsApp status, right? Think of Snapchat is basically WhatsApp status main. That's where WhatsApp actually even stole it from. Okay, with that other way, I said I have a hate-love relationship with Snapchat. Now I mentioned that Snapchat was one of the first social media apps that introduced the concept of stories, which is on WhatsApp status. Now, have you seen my phone? Have you seen how long it is? Look at my hand. Look at my phone. Have you seen? Okay. You do UI, like graphic design.
Yeah.
Now, does it feel? Look at my long phone. It never feels natural to have to. You see, Snapchat stories are at the top. They are arranged at the top, and you can't. You see, WhatsApp is vertical. You scroll upwards. Now Snapchat is horizontal. You scroll sideways. But the stories are not where your hand can reach. Oh, they've placed it where your hands cannot reach. So you have to scroll up and go to what's that? Okay, that's number one. Number two, when you're watching somebody snap, you can't pause. Now WhatsApp, when you're watching somebody snap and it gets to a point, you can pause. You just hold and then pause it. Snapchat, you can't do that. Why? You are the one who brought stories. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
I think WhatsApp made a very good.
You brought stories.
Yeah.
There are some things. Why should you make somebody else do it better than you? Okay, let's move to messaging. Now, now you see the way WhatsApp arrange chats, WhatsApp, Telegram, all the messaging apps, even Instagram. When they arrange chats, the person who's sending the message is on the left, and you, the person messaging, are on the right. Snapchat say, nah, all of you to the left, and the only indicator is. The only indicator is a short bar, a small stick that is beside. So if it's me, mine is blue, the person I'm chatting is red. What is that? you can just split it. Left is you you want to be different, fine. Be different better. Okay, apart from that. Snapchat. Okay, Snapchat. When you're chatting with somebody, see WhatsApp now, you can add inline replies. Now, basically means that when Akoshi sends me, hello, how are you? Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam.
Hello,
how are you? Are you going to work? I can decide to reply only how are you and ignore the rest. You can just click that one and reply just that one. Snapchat say nah. Snapchat, you can't reply. So when you're having long form conversation with people, it's so annoying because you can't reply specific things, right? What is that? What is that? What I like about Snapchat is privacy. Now, people might not like it, people might like it, but I think it's good, it's their feature. When you screenshot a chat, Snapchat will report to the person. Yeah. When somebody sends you a picture or a snap and you screenshot it, Snapchat will report to the person. Now, I think this is their feature, privacy. And I think that one they should have done it really well. That's why people still like WhatsApp. Hey, Snapchat. But what chatting there is terrible. You people implemented stories and you still have the worst implementation of it. You can't be pauses. Look, I'll talk too much. You continue.
Okay, so I think I'll start with what I like. So Snapchat.
Let me finish. Yes. So why I said I have a love-hate relationship about Snapchat. Let me talk about the love. Then I'll let you come inside.
Nah, take Snapchat. Take everything. Let
me talk about the love part.
Don't forget to talk about streaks.
Yes, that's what I'm going to talk about. Now, Snapchat has this thing called streaks. Now, basically, streaks are you send a picture or a video with someone. So, for instance, let's say me and Akwesi, every day we share a picture or a video, one form of media to each other every day, and it keeps count of it. Now, the benefit of that is that it kind of keeps track of the amount of times you have been in touch with each other. Yeah. So, a lot of people take pride in the fact that they have been streaking with somebody for 500 days.
People can call you when you're asleep
to tell you that you have to update the streaks. Because streaks subconsciously, streaks are like a measure of how long your friendship has been. Some people actually just streak. They don't chat, but then streaks is at least With
Oh,
streaks,
yeah.
yes, with streaks, you are still in contact with the person every day. So people value it. And honestly, it keeps me coming back. I'm a Christian. When I'm doing my devotion, sometimes I forget to do my devotion, right? And so when I have a friend that we streak our devotion to each other every day. So as I said, I'm a Christian. So if I miss it, sometimes you call me and remind me that, hey, I'm not doing devotion. I'll be like, oh, okay, then I'll go and do it. Like, streaks keeps me coming. Streak is the only reason I come back to Snapchat, because if I kill somebody's streak, they will kill me. I have a streak with someone 500 days. Imagine, it means technically you have been talking to each other for 500 days. Yeah. And imagine just one day they have a nice fire emoji, 500. Hey, if you kill it, the person will kill you.
Yeah.
So it keeps you coming back. When I come back and I use it for 2 minutes, then I bore. That's my own. I don't know whether I have one thing more to say so that we end the Snapchat, because with them are comedy.
Snapchat, I think, it's generally the same points. The chatting feature is weird. I mean, it's just your name and then all your chats are under, and then it's the same for the other person, and it's not really helpful because it makes it very difficult. It's like the conversation is like some messed up ball of yarn, some plenty things.
Yeah, and I understand. A lot of people like it. If you like it, fine. I'm just expressing my sentiments. I'm not saying everybody.
The UI is appealing.
Yeah, it's not nice bad. I mean, yes.
But then the implementation of the chat feature.
There's some features that have to add. Me, and that's just me. You are touching your opinion.
Snapchat. Dark mode.
Come on, like, hey.
We are not asking for much, just dark mode.
Just dark mode. Implemented dark mode.
Yeah, I think, the beta. This one is out for dark mode, and people
for Snapchat.
Yeah, people are testing it out. I shared it.
Please, it has been too long. Like how many years?
It has been too long.
It's not like it's other colors. So white
and black.
When you are sleeping and then you open Snapchat, then boom, your eyes is all like, hey,
yeah. Their white is too white.
It's oh, look, Snapchat you complain, but I think Snapchat. They have a lot of things to work on. Yeah. Me personally, I feel like they have a lot of things to work on.
I think the whole app is interesting.
The app is
Discover section, you have a lot of foolish things to watch. They are fun, yes.
Discover, and then they also have streaks like
foolish
this.
In a fun way, please. Don't take my
Please don't be doing foolish things on Snapchat, I beg you. Okay, so yeah, that's about Snapchat. I've complained enough. Let's move to YouTube.
Yeah.
We are on YouTube, so you can't complain now.
YouTube,
you can't complain on YouTube. I think YouTube is basically long content. So you see WhatsApp status, you just post 30 seconds, but YouTube is for longer. So like from 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. And YouTube has become it has become
an oracle.
Yes, it has become
consultation.
It has kind of become like it's a Google on its own. Like if you want to learn anything, you can go to Google. People have literally learned degree. They don't have degree code, but they have learned what people learn in school for
exactly.
People have become computer scientists.
Thank you.
Just on
Web
YouTube,
developers,
like
all those things.
YouTube, and people have been making documentaries on YouTube. YouTube, I think after WhatsApp, that's the thing I spend most time on. Like they have a lot of content, lot of content. I don't watch TV again because I have YouTube. Like what is on TV? They don't YouTube. When it comes to videos, I like videos. YouTube is perfect. Yeah, YouTube and then when it comes to videos, I think YouTube. People, if you want to learn, YouTube. If you want to just have fun, YouTube. If you want to, people have some channels.
I mean, even music,
yeah. YouTube.
Like even those.
Look, I think YouTube. Yeah. I mean, they probably have a couple of flaws. But as a creator, sometimes you don't like YouTube for some things you do. But generally, I think YouTube. Just as people complain about YouTube that it takes your credit. You're using Snapchat.
Watching videos.
You're using Snapchat. You don't think of credit. By using YouTube, don't bring yourself. Yeah, but I think YouTube is like, look, if you want to learn, YouTubers, look, students. Hey, if it was no YouTube,
they've helped us.
Oh yeah, YouTube has helped people get degrees. I'm telling you, like computer engineering, something enter your head. Computer science. You want to code. It's like a video form of Stack Overflow. Like YouTube is good.
YouTube is awesome. I mean computer science, right? And YouTube has helped me countless times, especially in web development, where maybe let's say I want to make something responsive or something. I always go to YouTube, not just to copy code. Please, the computer science people watching this, blindly following tutorials is not the way.
Learn from the boss.
Learn the concept and apply on your own. That's the best advice I can give.
Senior.
On a completely unrelated side, yes. So that was just by the way. But YouTube is great. I mean, they have a very efficient algorithm. Sometimes you might even see something that you need, but you didn't even know that you wanted, right? And then it actually helps because they actually recommend a lot of things.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that just because we are uploading on YouTube,
no,
but
please.
YouTube is actually quite good. So let's move on from YouTube to
LinkedIn. Pressure hub.
Yes, LinkedIn is also a pressure hub. Like LinkedIn is the real pressure
this one,
hub.
relax. Let me start. For me, doing a lot of things is, I mean, it takes a very long time before I can actually psych myself up to do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I start, I mean, I go all the way. LinkedIn is great for those who want to find jobs.
Yeah.
And those, but for people,
LinkedIn is a business social media.
Yeah, business social media.
Yeah, if you're an entrepreneur, you want to find jobs, LinkedIn is that one.
Or you want to expand your business or something.
Yes,
expand your network, your connections.
Network connections, yes. Yeah. LinkedIn.
Yeah. So LinkedIn is mostly our connections and all those things, right? And yes, it's necessary for someone to build connections. I mean, in today's world, who you know counts, right? Yes. But see, if you have mental health issues, I beg you, LinkedIn is not for you. Hey, the number of that.
When you open LinkedIn,
for me, I don't really have those cases, right? But then sometimes LinkedIn keeps me on my feet.
Yes, when you see your friends doing stuff,
exactly,
they post it on LinkedIn. Like when they get a business and they've gotten a deal, or they've gotten a job at some big place, they'll post it.
Yes. And also, that same feeling can transform into something else.
Oh yeah.
Jealousy, greed.
Oh,
but you have to understand, actually, this is a piece of advice. Everyone moves at their own pace. So, Charlie, when you're on LinkedIn, please take that, else you die.
I think this is mostly for students and early. Yeah, because if you can LinkedIn, Instagram pressure. When you see somebody standing by a car, that one it's not for the person. You can easily assume it's not for the person. But LinkedIn, when somebody posts has had a job at Goldman Sachs, somebody's working at Microsoft, they'll post, I just got a job at Microsoft, and you see them in their
and they'll post oh god,
they're chopping money. You understand? Like, when it comes to LinkedIn is good for what it does, for the business side, getting connections, getting jobs. I think it's good, but pressure not also, yes. And some people just put, some people, you've done something small, but then you put,
and they recently added stories too.
Yeah, I think all the social media after adding stories, I don't know. But let's move from LinkedIn. Let's come to the most controversial app. Twitter. Okay, you started from LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
Look, if you don't have heart, don't go to Twitter. If you know you don't have heart, don't go to Twitter. If you know you can't handle controversy, don't go to Twitter.
Again, mental health people.
Please, Twitter is not. See, it's not a joke. Like what he's saying is, if you know you have mental health issues, don't go to Twitter. Look, Twitter is basically an app for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
And Twitter is a perfect app for discussion and arguments.
Yeah.
And arguments, it's not like WhatsApp that is personal, like somebody has to have your number. Twitter is all around the world. So you can be arguing with somebody in Australia, somebody in Antarctica that he has not even, just snow all around him, and it's very cold there. You're arguing with him about global warming. And you understand because he's the one suffering. Like, Twitter is just, what am I even saying? Twitter is for arguments. Now, you see.
So I think, Twitter is great. But me, I'll never post anything on Twitter, Charlie. Because I know how I take things, right? If I go and say something right now and it gets out of hand, I'm not going to kill myself or do anything extreme like that, but it will bash me. I won't be able to eat or breathe.
Look, somebody might not agree with you on something small, and then what they can say, look, Twitter.
They'll just escalate the whole thing to a new level.
Twitter is all. But you see, those who are into Twitter, Twitter is good for arguments. If you want to, some people can have logical arguments and discussions and threats. Like, it has its place. But just that it has become a lot of, become like a controversy hub, right? So, if me like this, sometimes I like seeing controversy. I'm not joker, but I like seeing controversy.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sometimes you see people arguing about something, and sometimes it makes you see what people are thinking. But again, I feel like a lot of people put on a facade on Twitter. People behave larger than life on Twitter. You see somebody arguing about something but the guy, nothing give up. You see, like, Twitter can hide behind the curtain and say certain things. Meanwhile, you can even say certain things you don't believe in, but because you want to argue or you want to, What's annoying is that somebody is arguing about I saw somebody arguing about money, something. Because Cheki, he joined Twitter just last week. 2 followers, and then he's following 100 people, and then
those are people that make noise.
Those are people that you wonder, and then so people complain. Oh goodness! But like what it does well is it's perfect for arguments, and I think I like the way it looks, especially when you turn into dark mode.
I mean, it also helps. I mean, on the social side, that for setting up those good causes like those
Twitter,
protests,
if you want
for those protests,
donation,
Black Lives Matter, those things and all those things, and then the donations and all those.
I think Twitter
is a really supported. I mean, it's a toxic family, but then they are very supportive. It's very
I mean, it has its place. I think if you want to get something out, you want to start a movement. The best social media app to start it on Twitter.
I think everybody is using dark mode on Twitter.
Yeah, there's some few controversial people still using white mode. White mode. Yeah, but that's Twitter. I think Twitter is controversy has its positive side, but me, I like seeing controversy, so I like Twitter. I think it has an advantage. It's terrible at messaging. Very, very terrible at messaging, but they didn't make it for messaging. It's a controversy hub. So I think, are we done with all the social medias?
I think so. I think the other ones are not too.
I know there are others that are there. iMessage, sorry. If you are using, I don't use iPhone, he uses iPhone, but iMessage is like a better form or a perfect form of WhatsApp for iPhone users. So if you're an Android user, you sit aside.
Really say perfect.
I mean, it's not perfect.
I mean, it's very normal, right? But
actually,
what
come think of it,
is the games,
iMessage games and stuff.
Sending message with effects. But I don't really think people do that on a daily basis, right?
Yeah, I think iMessage just gives the iPhone users. Yes, it just gives. I think it just gives the iPhone users something to talk about, like iMessage. If you're like iPhone, comes to the iPhone brand, like at least something exclusive to Apple. You know, Apple they like exclusive stuff. So I think iMessage it's okay for messaging. iMessage games makes it more interactive, and apart from that, I think it's a messaging app. But because most of people, like the people use, 50-50, people use Android, people use iPhone. So I didn't add this because I use Android for many different reasons, customization and a lot of stuff.
Apple,
he's always talking about the way he hates Apple, but you're using Apple everything. You get iPad, you get phone, you get iPhone, you get like he left small, then they go buy a MacBook set.
Stay tuned, guys.
Anyway, so I think maybe I'll give my final thoughts on social media. I think social media is a tool, and you can use it for both good and bad. And people use it for bad a lot, and people use it for good a lot. So
please, our WhatsApp matters. Not everything is from hell. We beg. Thank you.
This thing, it's like become a meme that. I'm not talking about my mother. I'm talking about general WhatsApp mothers. Like, it's become a meme that mothers take and they forward things that, and just look, try and tell. Like advice, I just tell. Look, and I don't blame them at all. It's not their generation. People, like, you understand, right? You understand. I empathize with them, right?
I think they really believe a lot of things.
Let them understand what is fake, how to determine what is fake or what's not fake. And then because Charlie, sometimes it's getting serious. Somebody go and eat bread, and then the person's stomach has exploded, and then
the devil added something to his bread, and and if you don't send this to 20 people, you die.
Your grandmother is coming to kill you.
Some girl who died 25 years ago will come to your room.
Oh,
it's like the girl doesn't have.
Yeah. Just try and advise. Yeah. I know my generation they don't follow those things, but a lot of the older generation. So please, do your job as you.
For the man as well, I'll be the bro.
Anyway, so I think that social media is a tool you can use for both good and bad. And we're just critiquing them. So if in a alternate scenario, if they come and see this video and they see it and they check, that's fine. We have suggested a lot of things that they could make better. Yeah. And I think, but each social media has its place and stuff. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to just try and limit your time on social media. Try and disconnect yourself at time and spend time with real life people.
Exactly.
Right. So that because social media. They're not real people. So people put on facades on social media. Yeah. So just go out, put your phone aside, go out, and have real fun with real people,
really
like interact.
Yeah. Because like speaking to people has even become
right.
difficult.
People can't vibe. You meet a guy, say you want to talk to the girl. let me message him.
Die.
Vibes die. You don't even have conf. Oh my goodness, that's a different case. But like, yeah. So disconnect yourself at times, and then social. What's our final thoughts on social media?
So I think social media, yes, is a great tool for creating awareness, for contacting or communicating between people, and it's generally great. But then what I'll say is, yes, limit your time on social media, and also don't take everything to heart. Don't follow someone's pressure and go and die. Please.
Very important.
It's very important. Yes. So I think, yeah, that is all.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video.
Oh, they enjoyed
through and through. Yes, I probably split it into two because we spent a lot of time talking. I spent a lot of time on Snapchat.
Yeah, he really hates Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat is a toxic relationship.
Please, just
toxic.
No, continue.
So, yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Like when you hit the like button, it tells YouTube that these people like their videos. So let's comment. So it's a whole part, right? Like it, and please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. We just got to 1,000 subscribers, and thank you guys so much. We are really appreciate it, and we plan on this year trying to bring more content at least once every month. Being a student and a YouTuber is not easy at all, but we're going to try our best this year. And please like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. You're trying to make it more fun and engaging instead of the regular. Help support.
Let's bring tech to Ghana.
Let's bring it to Africa. Let's bring it to Ghana. Let people enjoy. Technology is not hard, though. It's not hard.
And it's not from the devil. Please.
It's a tool, and it depends on how you use it, as I mentioned, right? Please. So, share with friends and family, and let's help build a tech-based Africa together. Yeah. I'm Michelle Manoy, your host, and this is
Akwisi Asante Krobia,
also part of Tech Cave.
Yeah.
I'll probably link his handles and things below. Yes. But until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.